All right, we're close enough, man. We can go live right now. I ain't gonna wait 5 more seconds. I barely wanted to wait 5 more minutes. I was just too excited to talk to you guys about today. Yeah, and it's like a little bit of an early show. You know, usually we do the evenings, we cover the evenings. The evenings are the best times to do all this stuff. At least I've always felt like it. But we're here now, and we're gonna cover bio. One of my favorite points to look at. DZ always throws me a lot. I want to look kind of look at VVV. I think VVV looks freaking great, man. You turned me on to a good coin there, DZ. I think that's a diamond in the rough. I don't think it's. I mean, I think it's getting more well known, but I think a lot of the normies don't actually know about it. The fact that it burns every month, I think that's huge too. I think that a winner. I think AI is going to be taking over. We like all these rendering coins, and what the heck is happening with Cardano, man? Tap tool is going extinct. This is just weird. It's a weird time to be in crypto. Why is always something that you love? You know what I mean? All right, here we go, guys.
In crypto, speed matters, but trust matters more. At Caleb & Brown, you're never on your own. We connect you with your own personal broker and a 24/7 team, ready to help you buy, sell, or swap over 250 digital assets with one flat, transparent fee. No spreads, no slippage, no hidden costs. Get the best market prices through deep, aggregated liquidity executed by our professional trading desk. Your funds are secured with institutional-grade cold storage for total peace of mind. Track every move in real time with our intuitive client portal, anywhere, anytime. Whether you're trading as an individual, trust, or business, we give you speed, security, and peace of mind. Thousands of clients in over 100 countries already trust Caleb & Brown. Visit calebandbrown.com and start your personalized crypto journey today.
Disclaimer, not financial advice. We're not liable for any personal financial decisions. Guys, welcome into another episode of Blockchain Brew Show. I guess it's not another episode, you know, we're here live, like, I don't know, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 hours earlier. I mean, I'm trying to get my glasses off. It's going to drive me nuts. Ugh. Guys, if you haven't already, please smash that golden like button. We're going to cover some crypto for you. We're going to cover some TA on whatever coins you need some TA on. We're going to cover what's happening with Bitcoin. Why is Bitcoin going down? And please smash that subscribe button right here. Ring a ding bell. Find us over there on YouTube, Kick and Rumble, also on X right there. Support the algorithm, guys. We appreciate it. Look what I did last night, guys. After I literally got off the show, I'm a gimpy, man. So sometimes sitting down for too long, I get like vertebrae's kind of like out of place. I got the chiropractor, get it fixed. I thought, you know what? Why pay for a chiropractor when I could have my wife do it for me? So I like lay down. I'm like, okay, I've seen how he does it. I said, I need you to take your elbow and apply pressure right here on my vertebrae. I'm going to crack it, and it's going to be you'll get it. So I laid down in the bed. My wife came down. She like put her elbow right where I told her to, and lined everything up for her. Man, I don't know what the hell she hit. She hit something, and my whole body, dude, like recorded, and I flew off the bed, and I landed on my shoulder, and it totally like, I like look at my ball joint, dude. The ball joint was down here, totally dislocated. I've dislocated the shoulder before, so I kind of had a feeling how to put it back in. And we were tweaking around, or I was trying to apply pressure on the bed, try to get it to like go back in because you only got one hand, right? It hurt like a mother effort, and I was like, you know, I have there's no idea that works. And I was like, okay, well, you know, it's like 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, I guess we're going to the doctor so they could go put it back in. So I got the kids up. let her know, hey, FYI, I'm going to the doctor because I hurt my shoulder. And literally, she was like, well, let me pray for it. So she prayed for it. I kid you not, bro. It was straight out of a movie, God a miracle. She literally said, in Jesus' name, be healed. And when she said Jesus' name, dude, I felt my whole arm right back in, dude. It sucked back in. I let out this, just like the movies, man. You let out that blood curdling scream. I was like, back in, baby. But it hurt like a son of a gun. So I actually took today off, and I probably should take the rest of the week off. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm too much of a tough guy, man. I gotta pay the bills, gotta make things work. But I wanted to go live today and want to go talk about some crypto, have some fun. It's a Wednesday, it's hump day. You guys do know we're the most hydrated crypto community out on the entire internet. Cheers, I got some coffee in here right now. I have a little joke, but I may or may not do it. So cheers to everybody out there for being part of the most hydrated crypto community on the entire internet. Yeah. Nice cold brew coffee, man. I grind my beans myself and I put it in the French press, dude. It's all French press stuff. Good freaking stuff. Yeah, thank you, Jeremy. I see that you sent 100 for 2 June. Very much for coming on in here. DZ, what's up? Happy ending massage. No, it was not, man. It was not a happy ending massage. Oh man, I can't feel my fingers. Type of ending massage right here, but man, it hurts so bad to move, dude. I ain't gonna lie, it does hurt pretty bad. I probably should get some ibuprofen at some point. Well, let's cover what's happening in the markets, man. Let's jump on over to. I got my screens on here. Take a look at crypto bubbles, head over to CoinGlass, head over to some Bitcoin, look at some altcoins. We're gonna BS, man. It's hard to type, so it's just you're gonna have to bear with me while today as I kind of run through the show. Here's some bubbles. All right. Wow, Lab. Look at Lab finally on its downturn. Was at $27 yesterday. Wick down to $8. What the heck, bro? That is a nasty wick. Like I said, man, when they do that slow grind up, bro, they wick down 10 times faster. Come on, look at that, dude. Look, slow grind up, dude. When they wick, dude, they wick, bro. Slow grinds happen almost immediately. Give it all back immediately. Looks like a low high. Possible some more downside for Lab. Yeah, Athena coming out of nowhere with that partnership with Coinbase. They are doing a monster move. Look at that. I think there's a partnership announcement right here. Boom, just rockets up. We had a double top. You can clearly see that right there. We should have came down lower, come down to 8 cents, and here we are, pushing 11 cents, almost 12 cents up. $608 million in volume coming on in with the market cap of $1 billion. People are buying Athena like crazy. It's huge news. I definitely don't recommend getting in there. Wow, we have somebody in here that's a scammer over on Twitch. Look at the sizes, guys. If you're gonna be a scammer, don't send me messages like this. I am not gonna read a message that long. That's way too long. Get out of here with your scamminess. We don't even pay for a view bot or nothing, man. This is all natural on our show. This is how we rock and roll. That's why we have such high viewership, because you guys support us. Thank you so much for everybody. All of you right now, thank you so much for supporting us, because this is huge and it really does bless our channel. Bio got listed on Robin. Hell freaking yeah. How many coins are listed on Robinhood, DZ? Do you know off the top of your head? I mean, Robinhood's been stepping up their game for sure. I still will never use Robinhood because it makes me so mad when they froze all my crap. Maybe I'll change them at some point, but I'm still sour about that. And we got Undo coming up 10%. Dude, I told you guys Undo was going to keep moving, man, after Nathan Altman passed away. I said, dude, I think that was the bottom, dude. And I felt so bad about it. I said, we're going to bounce up, man. And sure as crap, we definitely did. And it's been a great Ondo trade. I told you guys, where's Ondo? Some of you guys thought it was going to go to 24 cents. Remember that? I said, I don't think so, bro. I did not think so. I said, this is likely the bottom. I said, if we go lower, we have that range down here at 32. I was like, I don't think so. We got World Token. A lot of AI coins are coming out alive right now. Vision. I'm in a sling, man. I freaking dislocated my shoulder. Oh, that hurt to move that. Whew. I just don't want to stand up to show you. Maybe I could raise my chair a little bit. Oh, I try to raise my chair. I don't have to stand. No, that's as high as it goes. Crow's adding a 0 what? I love Crow. You know me. I love Crypto.com. It's one of my favorite coins. Yeah, everyone's freaked out about the AI stuff, like taking over, and the solution is to scan their palms and eyes. Man, I can't do it. Dude, it freaks me out too much. Hammer, you're so awesome. You're over there on Twitch and Kick, dude. Thank you so much. I think you might be our first comment ever on Twitch, possibly. Possibly. I think somebody called me gay one time over there on Twitch, but I think that was it. And I was like, well, that was a weird thing for somebody to say. I think that's really popular now. Back in like the 90s, dude, that's what people used as insults. Now it feels like not really most of us, but there's a lot more gays there are today than there were back then. My mom used to always say, I should say, like, my mama always said, if I called anybody gay, I would go to jail. Nah, that's against freedom of speech. But, man, the world has changed today. Right, don't forget to like and follow. Thank you so much to Emma over there. Keep giving all the love and support. BVV token at $20 again, man. Frick, yes, dude. Dude, BVV is on fire, man. I thought for sure it was going to reset down to $8. It's still a possibility. Look at that rising wedge. Holy shnikes, dude. BVV is spicing it up right now. Yeah, dude. Yeah, buddy. Look at Solana down to $73 down the year. Look at that in the ditch, dude. 250 down to $70, man. That's pretty bad. You guys gonna buy some Solana if it goes down to $50? A DCA on that would be something else, man. Let's head on over to Coin Glass, you know? Let's head over to Coin Glass. Don't want to hit up the liquidity just yet. Let's take a look at, I don't know, do they have stocks? I've never even looked at their stock futures. Easy, you're gonna have to fill me in some of these stock futures. Look at GME up 5% today. Look at that. That's actually pretty sick. Did you guys see the NVIDIA Spark laptop? Dude, that thing looks sick, man. And then Jensen went down to some place and bought, like, I don't know if it was like a corn dog or something or other. But he was like, I'll buy everybody's corn dogs. I just want to do that. And I don't know. I think I like when people react with their environment, with their culture, with their people. You know, all the people who follow them and make them, you know, the best they can be. That gaming laptop, RTX Spark, looks legit. Hype is going at $10. Well, if Hype goes to $10, I'd definitely consider buying some. I'm not a huge Hype fan, but I hope so. Crow is adding a zero. Adding a zero what, Pepe? You didn't tell me what. Damn, dude, look at yesterday's outflow for freaking Bitcoin, dude. 519 million. Dude. That's absolutely nuts. And then the day before that's 483 million. You guys wonder why we're dumping, dude. I'll freaking show you. It's all that high leverage traders are killing us right now. Ethereum dumped yesterday 90 million. Solana ETF actually Solana, XRP, and Hype had good weekends. You know, like they brought in another 10, 15 between the last couple of days. Hype's leading the way right now, but just bringing in all the money. But XRP did that for a long time, and then they started slowly sliding off. Hype total inflows is 133 million so far right now, so not too shabby. Let's look at some data, all right, before we go on the top gains, top losers of the day. What is Bitcoin's return? We didn't look at this monthly, you know. June down 10%. No, that was May. Sorry, May down 3.41% with a weak June numbers coming on in though. Right now, though, becoming really weak in June. We maybe will bounce up really strong near the end of it. I think that we're gonna have a pretty nasty summer. That's just my own personal opinion. This is what I think, man. We've only had 2 green months so far this year. And one is 1%, one is 10%, and then we clearly gave everything back. Not super great, man. That was almost our worst May we've ever had. That was our second worst May. The worst being at 3.17%. Oh my gosh. Wow, that was our second worst May we've ever had. Nasty. What about Ethereum? Is there Ethereum specific, or just quarterly up over here? Bitcoin, Ethereum. Was that our worst? Ethereum? No. That was our worst one back in 2022. Even though that being said, you know why it wasn't our worst? It's because Tom Lee single-handedly keeping Ethereum up. Right now, we're having our worst, one of our worst quarter twos ever. For Ethereum. When was this? Did Ethereum come out in 2016? Hasn't been out that long. That's a weird thought. Can't really noticed that before. Liquidation level. So let's take a peek at liquidation. See how after more points, look it up. Okay. Bitcoin, man, there's a few longs, few shorts. Total liquidations right now is at 3.25 million. Guys, stop using that 100x leverage. You're killing me right now. We have Ethereum coming in right now with a total liquidations of 2 million. It's pretty normal. Athena is kind of hot right now because it's pumping so hard. Athena has 563k liquidated, more shorts than longs because Athena's just been pumping, but there is a little bit of come down on the longs. What else we got? Solana's just as hot. Why is it blinking like that? It's driving me nuts. Solana liquidation's 567k. Did it blink again? Longs and shorts are both getting wrecked over there, man. Just be extra careful, longing and shorting, dude. Total liquidations all happen. A lot of it's happening on Binance, 38%. Next is Hyperliquid. That's why I don't like using Hype, just because I don't like. They have a lot of liquidation, a lot of manipulation happening over there. So yeah. Take a look at the heat map, figure out what we got going on over here on the heat map. Right now, total liquidity, dude, is at. I told you guys in that the update before we put it out. I said this is you're gonna get liquidated, man. I said stop using that 100 freaking X leverage. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. What the hell would they use? Liquidation heat map. Dang, bro, you guys are killing me right now. Keep that orange 100x crap to yourself, man. That's how you wreck the whole market, man. Market makers get greedy, bro. We have 107 million right now in shorts, liquidated leverage, man. I think we're going to pump up today. I think we might be close. If we can keep these people from leveraging so freaking much, we should be a fine day, dude. I mean, the shorts are just longs have just been smacked, bro. Absolutely painful day for the longs. Yeah, 108 million liquidated on longs, guys. Just be so careful. You don't know where the bottom is, then don't use 100x leverage. One, you're killing us. Two, that we got some liquidity now above us. Hopefully we can get to 67,000. Hopefully we can say this is the double bottom. I don't know if it made a lower low, but I'll have to take a look at the action chart to see that with a 3-day time frame. Maybe we should look at the 12-hour. What are you guys doing today? Oh, yep, right there, man. All that liquidity, boom. Likely next move is 67,800, 67,500. We can play out. We can get there. Finally, we could go back to the charts looking more normal. Yep, right over there, man. They want to come back up. They want to say that's a local bottom, and we want to make bounce. So it would be nice if we could get back up to 71.5. I would like that. You would like that. My long trade, which I'm not in a 50x, 100x long. I don't like playing that high leverage. I like my altcoins. I usually use 5x leverage on altcoins. And I scalp, man, on the 15 minutes. And then on Bitcoin, I use a 10x leverage. So that's where I'm at. If BTC bottoms and creates a lower high, we'll be mega bullish. Yeah, I hope we get mega bullish. I still think we have not bottomed yet. And I also think there's a possibility of us going to 74,000, 78,000. Still a lot of liquidity on one of those. Let's see what that liquidity pocket is. The nice liquidity pocket, 74.8. Yeah, I knew it was 8 something, 74.8. There's a good chance we come back up here. And maybe that was the bottom. We come back up and the bulls are back in control. We can start rounding up. I just don't think so. I think we still have a bottom. I think we're going to have a nasty summer, man. I do. There's a lot of liquidity right there. There's a lot of liquidity right there. There's a lot of liquidity over here at 82. That was the 80,000. If we come back up to 82, I would say I'd go from a 10% chance we bottom to a 30% chance we bottom. Come back up, and then we come down, we jacked off 75, bottoms in. So we'll have to wait till it plays out. So 3-day time frame, 2012, 2024. 3-day, all suggest a move to 67,000. Hopefully we get up to that 74 range right here. Take up right here. Take all this liquidity up there. You can see it on the 3D, but it's very visible on the weekly. Just stop using 100x leverages, man. We'll stop getting filled. This is the liquidation zone right here. We told you guys came in, nailed them. We got a nice double green dot right now in the 15-minute. I like that. I like how the money flow has been coming in, even with that high liquidation, and the money flow is still not there. We're just saying that the bulls are beating down, bro. They're really smacked. So, guys, Just gotta take that into consideration. Let's take a look at more of an outline. I gotta change this point contract. So 15-minute looks bullish. I like it. Nice double bottom right here. It's actually even a slightly a high low. 1 hour time frame. VWAP suggesting curvature on the 1 hour. Saying that we should get a wave of movement here. I like it, man. This liquidity zone's gone. Let's just delete it. Boom. Just technically nothing really below us right now. It's all above us. Yeah, it's 675. This was a little bit. That's what liquidity was at. Momentum wave is overextended right now. You can see the curvature right here. We're probably about to get a green dot, which would be a nice swing down. No bullish dip, but I like the VWAP. The VWAP suggesting a bullish day, double green dot on the 4 hour, suggesting momentum's coming in. Money flow looks like it's starting to come back in the market, though. The 4 hour hasn't fully had its reversal yet, but the VWAP kind of makes me a little nervous. Stokes and strength are coming down, but I do like this double green dot. I think it holds more sway. It holds more powerful sway than the VWAP. The VWAP's more like a short-term price movement, so that consideration. There are newer, better, fresh meat. Yes, there is, man. I think ETH. Oh, I gotta scroll over here. This is where I like to read my stuff. Over here on the screen. I think Ethereum, Solana, ADA, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Link, AVAX, all these old coins are done. No one wants these anymore. I don't think ETH is dead, though. Easy. I think ETH is going to be like a store of value, even though we have Bitcoin. I just think that there's too many layer ones built on top of it. If it dies out, it's not for a long time. Solana, well, maybe. ADA, I think is more likely to be dead. I do. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I just think that seeing Tap Tool shut down really put a damper on my spirits for Cardano. Just to be honest, it really did. Maybe that's just maximum pain, and that's where you buy it. Bitcoin Cash, I'm not the biggest fan of. Link is not going anywhere. I think Link is going to be around for a very, very long time. Everything needs Link. I just do. AVAX, I do think it's still leading in gaming. There are other coins that could come along and take it. AVAX is actually still doing stuff, and they have a lot of money in treasuries. So maybe they just evolve. Maybe they rebrand. You know, it's like Toncoin did, and I think that was a good rebrand. No one wants these anymore. I don't know. Daniel Coffin still wants them. I like Link. I'd buy Link. I'd still buy Sol. I think you can make money with it. And those are the ones that I would buy. I don't think I'd buy anything else. That's just me personally. ETH is done because of Wendy. Yeah, Wendy needs to be quiet, man. She maybe she knows a lot about crypto, but I think she burned her not I wouldn't say audience, but her credibility. I think it's done. I think Wendy O shot her credibility to the ground, and maybe a bit more help burn it, but I don't like her as a crypto influencer. I don't think she gives good advice, and maybe she has, I don't think she has your best interest, but maybe you think that. I'm not a fan, man. I think it's crazy that she thinks she's hot shit. I'm like, Wendy, you have a watermelon. I hate CCP. What's up? I hate CCP. I got the arm up so you can see it. I put myself under a sling. I hurt myself yesterday after we got done, but Jesus, he healed me, man. He threw my arm back in the arm sleeve. So thank you, Jesus, for saving me a doctor visit, man. That would have been an expensive bill. Plus, really bad pain, man. Literally, like in the prayer with my mom, dude. She said in Jesus' name, dude, in my freaking arm. Literally, I saw the ball and went, like that, sucked right back into the socket, dude. Oh, fudge, dude. I dislocated my shoulder last night. Very painful. It's happened several times in my life. It's been like 6-7 years. But yeah, it's not amazing. ICCP. How do you like the early show? I took today off ever, man. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I need at least today. Yeah, I actually had I was adjusting my back, and it was very. I don't know what she hit. She hit some sort of nerve in my back, dude. And I went flying, dude. Oh, so let's raise some of this stuff right here with Bitcoin, because I have too much stuff in my chart. I don't like it. Yeah, I'm going to do enough. We know where the liquidity is at. We looked at it. I can add it back in, guys. I think I see some bullish divergence actually coming in right now for Bitcoin. I think I see it. Maybe I don't see it. I thought I did. Maybe I don't see it. Oh, frick, I guess I don't see it. I swore I was seeing a swing down. Or a swing up. I guess I'm just going crazy. Yeah, why not, dude? I think we're going to rally and touch 200 moving average. I think that's very likely that we can swing up, touch the 200 moving average. We got liquidity up there that will take us up there. That's totally realistic for Bitcoin. Daily time frame, we are at a low, bro. We are at a low, man. Look how far away from the 21. We're going to come meet the 21. Rather, we meet it up here or we meet it down over here at 70,000. We're going to meet the 21. I think that there is a possible reversal coming in. Money outflow is still coming down. See the green? I still am bearish on Bitcoin on the daily, but there is a rally coming in. It just has to be. Shoulder dislocations are horrific, man. I've had a lot of it my whole life. Like this one right here, I've dislocated like that by far. That was the worst one I've ever had. I've dislocated it probably 4 or 5 times. That one was the worst, and it's been like the longest I've been doing a lot of shoulder strengthening. It's been like 7 years. Back to yeah, man, stable up. 2-day time frame on Bitcoin. Thick ass wave coming down money. 3-day time frame. Actually, the 3-day actually kind of makes me more interested. It looks like we might have bottomed out. That might be the bottom right here, and I would not be surprised to see it come up to like 74,000 before continuing, maybe making head and shoulder pattern to the downside to bring us lower. But I think we might have bottomed. 5-day has not given up on that. So weekly time frame hasn't given up. So that'd be just a local bottom if we do bounce. You know, ooh, 2 week. 2 week coming in, dude. What if the 2 week makes a red dot? That would be so bad if we made a red dot on the 2 week and the weekly. That would be really bad. Let's take a look at some other coins. I would take a look at a lot of Bitcoin. Oh, you know, we didn't look at top gainers, top losers. Well, let's set up the chat. You know, DZ wants bio. Let's take a look at bio. Game over, man. Dude, I like having you be a member. I hate CCP. That looks good on you. Let's take a look at bio. So I'm kind of doing this one hand instead of like being able to type it out loud. So you guys have to grin and bear it, man, with the USDT. Loading. What is going on with bio? You sound really tiny this morning. Do I just dump freaking the mic down on? Oh shoot, dude, it's not. Hey, thank you for pointing that out. I don't know why it does that. It likes to switch over to that stupid camera mic. It's so dumb. I can't believe you're the first person to tell me that. Friggin' yeah. Whenever that happens, bro, you fix it. Thank you for pointing that out, ICCP. I'm glad that you did, so I can fix it. Bro, got a really, bro, my bro got a really cool friend who is Muslim. How do we convert him? I really don't like Islamic religion. Well, I don't think you can. To be honest, we all have free will. I mean, you can just tell him like, hey, Jesus loves you. That's all you can do, man. If he wants to come, you know, doors open. Jesus loves everybody. I think a lot of people are attracted to Islamic religion because of you can have like 17 wives, man. I just want one. I'm happy with my one girl. Been happy with her, man. She's my girl. I lost my virginity to her, so you know she took it from me. Where are we at, dude? So Athena. No, not Athena. Boy. Well, you know, it's a badge of honor. Paul talks about that. I hate CCP. Interesting. More, it kind of looks like it wants to keep going up. It does want to look like make a higher high. I like those wicks. Look at them wicks, man. The wicks are coming up above. Looks good. VWAP kind of suggests stoppage, but money flow is coming in. Money flow is coming in. 1 hour. What's the 4 hour say? 4 hours still says we're good, DZ. It still says we're good, baby. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's keep boy moving. 12-hour time frames. Take a look. Look see. Oh yeah, dude. We got some curvature now on the 12-hour money flow. Oh my goodness, DZ. The boy finally doing its thing now. So that must have been that wick that we saw right there. That must have been the listing on Robinhood. Huh. Yeah, now we're holding people. Freaking, I didn't know my mic was all effed up. Stupid mic. Yeah, DZ, I think boy might still look good for the next another day or two. You see what's moving over here? Look at Raven coin, man. It's going back up to $30, but it's up 8% on the day. It's at the 200 moving average. It's kind of waking up. I like the rounded bottom. Doesn't look too bad. Money flow's coming in on Raven Dow. 1 hour time frame. Look at that. We got some curvature. Money flow. You're a little far from the 21. Not looking too bad though. 4 hour double green dot. Nah, Raven's done. I don't know, man. We got some bullish divergence coming in on Raven right now. We have a doji candle trend reversal. A nice looking doji candle too. A swing up to a swing down. Oh, that's a bullish dip. I think Raven's about to pump. I disagree. I bet it's a pump up to like maybe 53 cents. Yeah. I think Rave's gonna pump. Well, I'm gonna hold this here. We're gonna revisit this tonight. Let's take a look at what else do we have. I want to do Ondo too. Man, I'm still virgin too. Yeah, right, DZ. You're too funny. It's a thirst trap. Let's take a look at what the hell are they gonna look at? Ondo. I think Athena could be a fun one too. USDT Ondo. I feel so bad, man. That Nathan guy, dude. He's what got me into Ondo. You know, if you're a good-looking nerd, that's like a real good-looking nerd running a project, you know it's a good project. You tell me I'm wrong, guys. Whenever you see like an actual nerd do anything, you're like, dude, this is a good project. I mean, like, look at the first probably programmers, bro. You know what I mean. All right. So that being said, they programmed themselves out of a job using AI. Ondo is a green dot right now. It looks like it's starting to pump up again, dude. Ondo's in a straight up bullish trend right now. It's looking good. A little bit divergent still on the 1 hour time frame, but the money flow, if you look at it in 15 minutes, curving up, dude. It's about to bounce. Probably bounce off the 21, if not right here. 4 hour time frame, money flow still coming in. VWAP's kind of suggesting a little bit of pull down. We are getting far away from the 21. I think Ondo's good, man. 12 hours looks good. Kind of flat top, money flow leaving. Is it the daily time frame that I remember looking at? Yeah, daily looks freaking great, bro. Anchor, trigger wave right now. The daily. I don't care what the other time frames are saying. The daily time frame. It just looks good to me. All right, you buy Rave, we'll see. Haha, I will buy. I'll show you my long on it when I close it. I need my phone. The phone's over there. It's charging. It was a long night, man. Hey, yeah, Ondo on the 2 day looks good too. Look at the money flow straight up coming in. I like it. We bounce off the 21. Let's F and go, Ondo. Price target for Ondo. If we continue what we have going on, we will break up. So next Ondo price point will be 47 to 50 cents. That's a 20% increase from where we're at right now. Hey, darling. Let's take a look at Athena. Some reason why I'm looking at how I'm picking these coins to take a look at, guys, take a look over here. We have Athena right here. It's up 17.6%. Let's take a look at Athena. Maybe we should take a look at Lab too. Maybe that's a foretelling how Bio is going to do, right? I always think this is Jerry the Turtle, but I remember it's not. I remember it's not. Hey, DZ, how do you think Algorand's done? You think Algorand's cooked? Let's take a look at Athena. And hey, is that one of our children? Screaming. Sounds like it sounds like easy. Huh? No, you don't think so? Okay. Guys, if anyone wants to become a 753rd subscriber, the door is right there for you guys. You got 20 people watching right now. Thank you everybody for tuning in. VWAP on Athena did suggest a little bit of a breakdown of the VWAP strokes and strength. We definitely have been in an uptrend since the announcement with Coinbase partnership. Green dot was pretty good. I don't know. 15 minutes kind of undecisive. 1 hour time frame does look good. Looks like money flow is still coming in. VWAP and momentum say they're a little bit of a break. Maybe we come back down to like 10 cents. Maybe 4 hour. 4 hours suggests a little bit of a breather coming down to like 10 cents to 200 and then continuing up. And if we continue off of right here, the next price target for Athena will be 12 cents, which will also be a 20% move from when we come down. So maybe not financial advice, suggest a buy order around 10 cents. Daily time frame also got the green dot, suggests a couple day move, man. It just does. That looks good to me. Usually, like we get those green dots, we get 3 or 4 days of real hot movement, which comes right into the weekend. The 2-day also got a green dot, dude. I'm feeling good. Money flow, the 2 days coming on in a reversal style pattern. 3-day, we got the green dot coming on in. That's looking real good. It's suggesting a move for the next 2 weeks. 2 weeks of movement. Like 3-day time frame is like 9 days, so we can get even more than that. That's just the standard leg move. Plus, we still have 2 more days left of this candle. If this confirms, which you can, I would front run it looking at the daily, the 2-day, all laying up. You could get 2 weeks of just green movement coming into Athena. Price target of Athena, if we can break out of this, the base one, like I said, is 12 cents, but we can see up to 21 cents. 21 cents for Athena, 100% increase over the next 2 weeks for Athena. Maybe I'll have to do a buy on Athena there, DZ. Athena even looks even better. Yo, it's all season. What's up, John? John, look, I hurt my arm. See, I heard it's in the sleeve. I was gonna tell. Literally prayed and like in Jesus' name, my ball joint was down here. Look, popped in, bro. I'm telling you, it really did. Stop crying, bye. Yeah, no, it's. I don't think we're in alt season, John. Though there are some coins moving right now. I wonder if Altcoin's going to start reversal. I wonder if it's still coming down. Get well, bro. Praying for you. Hey, thank you, John. Well, I don't really like Altcoin. It still looks like it's going to keep going lower to me. Let's take a look at bubbles. What else do we got for us? John, do you ever watch any of the? We did a 7 short animated series for CRO.com. You ever take a look at any of those? They look good, man. Look at World Token, dude. I want to look at World Token. World Token looks nuts to me. We got Lab 2 and BBB. We haven't even made it to like the top gainers, top losers. I do think it's a good time to buy some alts, though. Damn, I disagree. I literally, you know what's funny, dude? After we start the dump day before yesterday, I literally pulled up this chart right here, and we talked about this live on the show. The last thing I said, dude, look at the dominance, bro. It's freaking going down, bro. Sorry for swearing. The dominance is coming down, and sure as crap, dude, it has been dumping. I think this is the start of a breakdown. I think you might be able to get some good alts that are going to make money, but dude, I mean, price target 820, 100, another $100 billion is going to leave the market. Likely to happen. All right, so let's take a look at World Token. Dude, I remember Nick Diamandi from Hit Network. He was like, I love World Token because I'm shorting it to 0, is what he was saying. And now look at it, dude. It's up 36%. Oh my Goodness gracious. We had all these price point lines, dude, all drawn up. You know, we'll break out of this zone. Looks like we drew a previous one at 63 cents. Money flow has been coming in on World Token. You can see it clear as day. Oh, dude, my shoulder stings right now. I need to get some ibuprofen for it. 12-hour time frame. It's been hot. Look at the money flow, dude. World Token's not done. What can I say, dude? It's not done moving, man. I don't like it, man. I ain't ever gonna scan my eyeball in my hands, bro. I don't care. You know, I'll probably be someone's probably gonna make an AI clone of me that's better than me. But I'm like, I ain't gonna do it, dude. I ain't gonna do it. I wanted to be the next great who might champion. I don't even know what the heck that is. ICCP. Bonk gonna go lower. Troll pumps hard. Dude, Troll. I like Bonk. I like Troll too. I think Troll is it's in the name, bro. It's in the name. It's the ultimate meme. World looks good for now. Yeah, it does look good, bro. I agree, man. And as much as I wouldn't want to buy a pump like this, like 200 moving average, I wouldn't be surprised if we see World Token in 2 weeks be at 72 cents. Not 100x from where we're at, but it's not 100x, but 100% gains. It's like a 67% gain. That's good, man. Who might the deadliest fighter and champion underground of Hong Kong? I don't even know where would I even go to watch the I Hate CCP. And is he a CCP or is he not a CCP? What the F? OPM up 100%. OPM. What's OPM? I see a movie of Bloodsport. I haven't seen that. You can't watch it. Well, how do you know who it is then? You can watch everything, dude. You just have to get the Onion browser. Where am I looking at? What's OPM? OPN. USDT. What is this, DZ? I feel like I recognize this actually. Up 100%. Oh my gosh. Opinion. You and your low liquidity caps. LOL. Not allowed to be filmed. That's okay. There are people filming. I'm sure you can find it. I don't know. I just saw it as one of the biggest gainers. Yeah, I was taking a look at top gainers, top losers. Let's go over here. We'll share tabs. Let's take a look at CoinGlass. DZ, how do you feel about token tap tools dying out? What's your opinion on that? Are you sad that tap tools is dead, or do you think that's bearish for crypto or Cardano? Like, what's your opinion? Trent didn't seem too scarred by it. I would be scarred by it. Let's take a look at some of these guys. And I got some time on my hands today. I'd like to do a longer show with you. So, hey, look, I got SpaceX stock. Look at that. You can front run SpaceX. I think that's what that is, right? Maybe it's not. I know that you get front run some of the stocks, it being tokenized. Let's take a look at OPM, which is the top gain of the day. OPM in the winter. We just looked at World Token. Let's take a look at SpaceX. SpaceX is the loser category. Uber's down another 20%. Jeez Louise. Open Eden, dude. We talked about this a while ago, dude. You don't care for it. I don't. I like tap tools when you wanted to find good Cardano research. Let's take a look at Eden, man. Oh, that was a good E, dude. Every now and again, you do like a print. You do like, you know, where you draw something out, you do like a letter and like looks freaking perfect, dude. You see this E. Squid, dude. DZ, look at Squid. It's up too. We have to pull up Squid again. Oh my gosh, dude, that was a good circle too, dude. I got good handwriting when I do it one-handed. Arweave's up. It's been a minute since we've taken a look at Arweave. That's a Solana rendering power token. Bitcoin Cash down 12%. Maybe we'll take a look at BCH. BCH. We did that. We looked at that yesterday. How much more can it go, dude? I don't know. I pray for my position, my positions to my exit levels. Absolutely, John. That's what I did too. I prayed all the time for those. Jasmine. We got Jasmine. I'm gonna put a star on it. That'll be the first one we can take a look at. Another good one we haven't looked at is Zebek in a while. We'll take a look at Zebek. Z-E. I always forget the ticker. Is it Zebek? Is it B-E-C? Z-B. ZBCE. I can't remember. I have to look at that again. Then we looked at Athena already. We got what else do we have? You know, it's been a while since we looked at Hedera. It might be a fun one to look at. VVV. We did VVV yet? Let's look at VVV in a winner category. Circle, dude. Look at Circle stock. Maybe we should take a look at that. That's down 10% today. Oh my gosh. Thank you, John. ZBCN. ZBC. And take a look at Circle stock. Circle stock is in the loser category. Is that a sign though? Like if Circle's down, because people are, is that a sign that we're still in the bear market or out of the bear market because people are using less stable coins, right? So, you know, that it should be like an inverse indicator, you'd think, or because like you think in the bear market when people stable up, the stock should go up, right? Now look at H Humanity, dude. That was pumping hot, dude. I wonder if we can get some shorts on this. That's Q. I don't want Q. I want H. Why do we have all the single letter tickers, man? Driving me nuts. Oh, Marvel stock? Is that what that said? That's hilarious. So Jelly, 6.87%. Near protocol up. Hey, dude, let's take a look at Near. I told you guys it was going to 280. I freaking told you guys. Near in the winner category. Now, I think Near is peaking out right now. I think Near might be just starting to end. Near ON Ontology Zora down. All right, we got some good coins like Algorand down 10 cents. What's your opinion on Algo Rand, Mr. DZ? I want to know. John, are you a fan of Algorand? We'll start off with the coin. We're gonna hit up OPN, then we're gonna hit Jasmy. I can't jump straight into the back, but I want to hit up Circle stock. After that, we have like a category. We'll do this. Okay, ready? So let's break down opinion. Dude, we're so hot. We're so far away from the 21. There has to be. You don't care for that either. Interesting. Do you care about Zebek, DZ? Come back down. Maybe if we touch the 21. We'll take a look at the 1 hour. We oversold. VWAP suggests a downturn, reversal coming in, possibly on the momentum. But money flow is coming in, so this could be just a short-lived reversal right now. So I think that we might have topped right now on opinion, which strong suggestion of that. Money flow is coming good, so maybe come back down, touch the 200, a continuation on it, so come down 10-ish%, and then maybe continue running. There's not a whole lot of data. We can go off it. We hit up the 5-minute time frame, 5-minute Dogecoin trend reversal. Come down to 20 cents where we were just thinking. So that's a 10, 20, 20% move to the downside, and then continue its bullish uptrend. I think it looks good. You're getting paid Friday. Got to add to my positions. Don't just add to your positions, John. Do something that I've learned from my mistakes. Stable up. Wait for your DCA entry. Get in on the dips. If it continues going up, okay, fine. But it's going to go up forever. You know what I mean? It's going to get that pullback. Get you buy it in the red, man. You'll thank yourself later. Not financial advice, just telling you from what I've learned from my own mistakes. Nope, anything old from the last couple blow-ins I don't care for. I don't care for XRP. What? You don't care for XRP? How can you not care for it? It's a brilliant coin. It's a fantastic coin. That's terrible. All right, so we did a little opinion. Gave some price points. Let's take a look at Jasmy. Though I totally get that, DZ, because I never cared for layer 2s at all. Like layer 2s are like dead to me. Like I don't care for them. I just don't see the point. I was like, why would I buy a layer 2 on an old layer 1 when better, newer layer 1s are coming out? The technology is still growing so fast. I don't care for XRP onto BBV and hype. I like Sweet too. I like Sweet too. I think Sweet's good. A lot of people don't like it because it freezes and stuff like that. It's probably a crap chain like Solana, but a lot of VCs are backing it. And I like making money, so I do all the big money, man. Jasmy, it looks like it's in a bull trap right now. About to make a lower high. It looks like on the 15-minute. Bro, you ready? Bro, you reading it wrong? Haha. I did read that wrong, actually. I did read it wrong. But what's up, Mr. Mike? How you doing today? Mike, I just looked at my shoulder again. Everybody heard me last night. It's a great day, dude. I actually took today off of work. The rest of my work week's gonna be very unsecure. I guess I may or may not go back tomorrow. We'll have to play it by ear. A lot of ibuprofen and yeah, I was messing with you, DZ. Mike Ballmer, the mod king himself. It's great seeing you. It's been a minute actually since we've taken a peek at you. 4-hour time frame for Jasmine definitely looks like it was in a old trap. You know, we hit this not liquidity zone, but you can say liquidity zone, bounced off it, we came back up. I don't know if we'll make it up to the 21. We have a double green down the 4 hour, which should be good. Money flow does look like it's possibly coming in, but dude, Stoke strength, DWAP all suggesting lower lows. Just smoke some weed and you don't need painkillers. I can't smoke weed easy. I drive a truck. They don't allow that. I can't even use CBD lotion. They just fail those drug tests. We do got hidden bullish divergence coming into Jasmine right now, John. That would be like your saving grace. Right now we got to swing up. I think I see hidden bullish. Maybe I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't see it. I'm sorry, John. I thought I saw it. But VWAP is suggesting a break up to the 21 at 5.4. So you got to be a little retrospective right now. We're bearish on the daily, John. We really are. I don't even know where the next lower lows are. Is Jasmine? Oh, no, it's not a lower low. Okay, so we break down out of this right here. 4.8 will be the next position to DCA in on your Jasmine coin. 12-hour. This should be a little bit of a break. Maybe if you want to sell some of your position, get back in a little cheaper, that's an option to you. Yeah. But I think 4.8 is going to be a next low. All right, so let's take a look at something else. Where is, we want to do circle stock. I want to do circle stock. CRCL. I think we already have it pulled up. Someplace. I know it's at the top. I might just scroll up. I'm pretty close to the top. Palantir. It's been a while since we looked at Palantir too. Here we go. Circle stock. Whoa, circle stock. Looks like it's breaking down. Loaded into levels all of a sudden, like a little lagging. Yeah, that looks pretty nasty, dude. Look at that red dot right there. Oof. Failure right there. Absolute failure. Circle look like it's going down to $84, bro. I'm kind of at 91 right now. 91 for the next level, and then 85. That's another 10% move to the downside on the 12-hour time frame, daily time frame. Did that even change at all? That didn't change at all. What the heck? Oh, there it goes. That was weird. Oh, leg. A double top. Momentum coming down, dude. This price point, $82. You're going fishing tomorrow? Nice. What you fishing for? I also drive a truck, so I get what you're saying. Yeah, you know it. Yeah, Mike. Absolutely. Who do you? Well, I guess you don't want to say who do you drive a truck for. I drive a garbage truck. I only drive a 16. Those are crazy rigs, man. Crazy freaking rigs. Did you hear about Tucker Carlson? He was saying that he had he does his own Zen packs, whatever, the nicotine. And he said somebody came in there, wore a fake uniform and a fake badge, left the yard with a truck, and then he doesn't know where the truck went. He's like, all GPS tracked. Then he went to some truck stop, and then he dropped off his load, and somebody else came and picked it up and drove it off. They're like, we don't know where it went. I was like, that sucks, man. I thought that was pretty nuts, dude. Oh, you also kind of have a little cat ears right here. I think CryptoFace calls them. You come up, you make a little woo. You call them like the Chinese cat ears or something like that. Yeah, nasty. Looking for a circle stock. Yeah, we have a lower price target. Like I said, we can even come down to 73, dude. 84 to 73 range. That's what you got for circle. When was the last time we take a look at Palantir? Let's look at Palantir. Palantir was so freaking hot on this uptrend. Dude, every single green dot, bang, bing, dude, bing. Every single green dot played up so effing good. Definitely looked like we kind of made a top low high right there. We had a bunch of green dots coming in right here saying DCA, DCA, DCA. We never fully made a comeback. Red dot now. I would, if you bought any of those, I would sell my positions, trade this to the downside, put a put in there, not financial advice. That's just how I would look at it. Until, you know, we come down, make a green dot, maybe close it, and vice versa. Daily time frame also got that red dot too. Yep. I'd be nervous with this on Palantir. Just send me a link. I'll come on for a second. Oh, well, okay. Yeah, I'll send you a link, John. Anybody else want to come on? Mike, you interested? You guys could come on anytime, man. Let me get a copy. Like this. Send it. I'll send it to you. Give me a second. Let me write a thingy. Compose email. Make sure I don't share my emails with you guys. Oops. Hey, I'm typing one-handed, guys. I'm not used to this, right? Oh, I'm in the wrong email. Okay, switch to, all right, work email. There we go. Now we do compose. Come on, computer. Work with me today. It's loading. It's loading. B-O-N. All right. Put that there, paste, send. All right, I sent you a link. Link has been sent. And then I might go to the bathroom, guys. T-Square, what are you trading? Well, I'm in a Bitcoin long right now, but I'm going to open up a trade what we were talking about earlier. I had to go. What the heck we were talking about? A raid. I'm going to open up a trade raid. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to throw up some bubbles, and then John's going to come on in just a second. So take a look at bubbles. I'll be right back. So I can stay on a little longer. Don't worry. I got the bathroom, man. I'm back. Oh, we got John on here. Nice. Ouch. Hey, what's up, John?
What's up? What's happening? Beautiful day out here today. Just enjoying the weather.
What's up, man?
That's America across it. Yeah, that's where I live. I live on the water.
Yeah.
So what's happening?
That's beautiful, man. Out here, beautiful.
Nice here today. Yeah, so that's Sioux, Michigan across there. That's
down there.
Yeah, that's Sioux, Michigan. This is Canada side. That's the American side over there. So once my crypto goes through, I can cross the border.
We got some wind down there too, huh?
We got wind?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, you can hear the wind. Let me see if I can get out of the wind. How's that?
Yeah. That's awful.
Yeah.
That's windy,
Yeah,
man. That's
wind
beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice out here today. We're grateful. I'm grateful today.
Yeah.
So you think we should? You don't think we should DCA? I live in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario.
I think you should buy the lows, John. I think that we're going to go lower. I think the total 2 is suggesting lower market cap overall for the whole crypto market. We just took a look at Jasmy. Jasmy does look like it's going to cool off a little bit more. You know, I think let's say 4.8. That's John.
Yeah, but even though it might go down lower, we're already down low from the top. Like if it went down another 20%, That's all right because you can't time the market perfectly. You know what I mean, T Square?
Yeah, I agree. But I mean, you could DCA. My thing is like when I first started getting into crypto, I bought Cardano at $2. So I was like, dude, it's down a whole dollar from its top, and then it dropped to $1. I said, absolutely, this is the best time to ape in. And then I was like, it's down 66% from the top. I'm like, this is perfect. And then it went down to 50 cents. I'm like, this is even a better time to get in. So I got in again. Then it went down to 25 cents. And I was like, dang, if I just waited until we were closer to the bottom. But then we hung out, Cardano hung out at 25 cents for like 6 months before it finally came back up and started its bull run to $1.30.
Yeah, it went to $1 something.
Time on that bottom, right near that bottom.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm just, as I said, I get paid. Like, I think that like these are the times now where we know the market's already down and we're coming close to the end of the, like October's coming up soon, where it'll probably be the year of the bull bear market. So we know, yeah, it's a good time to put in now. Like, you'll thank yourself 2 years later from now. Hopefully, God willing. So what happened to your arm, T Square?
He said, I just located it last night. I've been going to the chiropractor and getting some work done on my back, and it was kind of acting up late last night. I asked my wife to put some pressure there with her elbow, and so I laid down and she went to go apply pressure, and I don't know what she hit, like a nerve or something, but my whole body kind of contorted, and I sprung, bro. Like, I don't even know what happened. I just know I ended up on the ground, and I hyper extended it at first, and then I landed on it, and that's what popped it completely out. And like I said too, like I called my mom up, man, and I was like, hey, I'm going to the doctor's today, FYI, to have him put my shoulder back in. And she like prayed for it, and literally as she prayed for it, I felt it suck back into its socket, and the scream of pain. And it was, started kind of slowly getting better. It was literally, as she said, in Jesus' name, that my arm went back in, but it hurt like a mother effer. I'm just kind of taking it easy right now.
Yes, 100%.
Mike says the end of the bear market will be the day after the midterms. That's what I said too. I said we're going to have a painful summer.
Yeah.
We maybe give it a little bit of a rally in fall. Then we'll go back down for no. I don't think there'll be a Santa rally. I think the midterms it's kind of be its thing, and then I think altcoins tend to hang out low for a long time before Bitcoin, and I think that that's what I'm saying. DCA in Bitcoin, you got to have some Bitcoin, and midterms to maybe even a year after the midterms, altcoins can be still going down. I would not be surprised.
Yeah, but altcoins are down a lot right now.
Lines up because, well, you think about it too, John. Like politically, the last year Trump's term probably wants to be his greatest year, which will bring the most money into crypto. That's when he wants to have everything down. That's
definitely. Yeah, this is a good time, to secure more of your positions. Some people, wait till October. Some people DCA, and I got Bitcoin that I DCA into Bitcoin. I'll be putting some money into Bitcoin. It's down from 78,000 down to 66,000 American now. So yeah, it's a good time to put in money now. Why not?
You know what we think it's going to bottom at? What do you have? You have your own bottom opinion? Do you think we bottom?
Between 55, maybe 50 to 60, in those ranges there. Because remember, we didn't have ETFs and all that kind of stuff before. And Saylor, when I got into Bitcoin, Saylor only owned 70,000 Bitcoin. Now he owns 800 and something thousand. It's crazy. So them guys ain't selling right now. He's not selling right now. So, I think what they say, SpaceX or Elon Musk owns $1 billion or something like that worth of crypto as well too. I mean, BTC too. So yeah, people are buying it, man. These people aren't selling it. So I don't think the selling pressure is going to be that bad. How much?
Vivek Swami just bought 2,500 Bitcoin too. 2,500 coins.
There you go.
And something. Right?
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think it's going to go down like where people are saying, oh, 30,000 and all that nonsense. Where's the 200-day moving average right now? Isn't it just under 60,000 or something like that? At 57,000 or something?
That's what LT said. LT said buy under the 200 moving average, which the 200s. I think it's like 60K, 58K ish. Mike Vollmer says he thinks it could go down to the lowest 39, 28K. That is a real possibility. Actually, let me pull that up real quick. It's actually a possibility, John. As much as I don't want to agree with it, if you look at longer time frames like the 3 month, it shows a low of 58K or 50K. But if we go into and Bitcoin will still be bullish if it goes to 32. Oh, I'm on the screen. It would still be bullish if we go to 32, like right here, 35,000. It's actually a real possibility to come this low. I don't agree with it, but 40,000. I've talked about this before, John. Bitcoin went to 15.5 its last bear market, or the bear market I'm thinking of, and at that time, it cost $24,000 to mine a Bitcoin. And now it's 48,000 on average. So if we do what we did last time with FTX crash, which nobody saw coming, we go that's below the average price to mine a Bitcoin. The mine stop.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. You're saying because the FTX crash, like that. If you look at the other chart before that bull run, though, before the 2021 and the 2017, it just went to the 200-day moving average and stayed along that line for like 4 months and accumulation zone, and then it bounced. I think the chart that we see where the FTX crashes is that's where it went under the 200-day moving average. I think that's the only time. So I don't know. We'll have to see. It's a possibility, like you said, it could go down to 38, 40. But if we don't get that catastrophic like FTX news or whatever, like we already know the Iran war is going on. We know the midterms are coming up. Trump, like you said, Trump has to pump the market in his third term to go out like whatever his GOAT GOAT name wants to be. We know what's coming. So just be prepared. Like you said, T-Square, just be prepared, man. Just hold tight because they're going to run. The money's going to circulate out of stocks into us next. Crypto. Yeah, the AI agents, the AI agents have to correspond with crypto. So that's what they're building right now, right?
Yeah, a whole new system. And if you look at the charts right now too, like in the last market, we went down to 15.5, which is just shy of the 89-day movement average, which why the 89, you have to go ask Grok. And we come down low right now. It doesn't say 30,000. It said 44,000. 45,000. That will be our low.
Yeah, it could probably wick down there, but yeah, that's true.
I mean, it stayed down there for a month, which would be a perfect bottom to start an uptrend on Bitcoin. I think that if it goes that low, I mean, buy, right? You can't really go wrong there. It's something too that I think a lot of people say Bitcoin goes up and to the right forever. And I'm like, well, does it really go up and right forever? Because you got to think about charts play charts. Like, they don't care. Candles are candles. I mean, theoretically, yes, it has gone up and right forever. But at some point, is the chart actually going to play out like how charts are supposed to play out?
Yeah. I just think the narrative is the narrative. Yeah, the narrative is playing right now. We know what we're waiting for. Rotation of money. Volume is going to come into us next. We're just waiting to the stock for those people. But institutions are buying. Look at Stellar. Stellar ran from 14 cents to 31 cents. That's crazy, man. So, if you have a lot of volume,
we should
if you have
Stellar.
Yeah, if you have 2 million coins and you're holding it down there at 10 cents and it went up to 31 cents, you don't think you're going to cash out on that? Come on. That's a nice. That was a nice move it went on.
Yeah, exactly. The institutions like buying those dips too. They love that.
Yeah, institutional money starting to buy.
Today, then, huh?
No, I finished my run yesterday, so I did a little job today. Go ahead.
Oh, nice, man. I I want us to buy Canada and make it a state because I think it'll be the best state. I want to move out there.
Yeah, Canada's nice, man. Canada's nice. We're blessed here in Canada, but again, I'd rather live somewhere like in Latin America or something like that, where your money's going further and you're by the equator, where you have all those nice vegetables and fruits and ocean sea. But we'll see. You go live in El Salvador where Bitcoin is legal tender, you know? Why not?
Yeah, well, if you buy Canada, then it'll be legal tender there, and the dollar will go farther.
Yeah, exactly.
The Canadian. It'll be best
Yeah,
of
that's
both
true.
worlds, and you don't have to leave.
No, I'd leave here anyways. It's too cold up here, T-Square. It's crazy up here. It's too cold.
Too cold.
It's too,
Mike.
yeah,
Mike
it's too cold,
said,
brother.
Mike said Bitcoin historically goes down 80% from its all-time high. So what's 80%, Mike? Is that what you were saying? The 39, 28K range, dude. I can't believe that. Mike, do you still think we're in the 4-year cycle? I think we're in the midst of the 4-year cycle breaking. I think there's more cracks here now than we've ever seen before in Bitcoin. I don't know if I believe in the 4-year cycle. I think it's more likely broken than anything. At least with altcoins, I think altcoins react differently.
Yeah, and also remember last before we went in the bull run, it broke. The halving came before the all-time high. Remember?
Yeah.
The halving. Yeah, so it came so that's never happened with Bitcoin before. So at the end of the day, so why does it have to go down to 80%?
Yeah. DZ.
I don't know.
Sailor's DCA on Bitcoin. Well, him and Tom Lee are upside down. Tom Lee is upside down $8 billion on his Ethereum. We go over and take a look at Sailor's strategies. Actually, I think Sailor has his own little thing. I always go to Bitcoin Treasuries. Oh, this is not Sailor. This is strategic Ethereum reserve. Bitcoin Treasury. Michael Saylor's average entry price for Bitcoin is 75,000 cost for an average Bitcoin. Do you think Saylor's going to sell any more Bitcoins? John, do you think he sold a few Bitcoins, not one, but he wanted to sell more than one to try to get a lower entry price on his Bitcoin?
No, because I heard some.
He wants to buy.
No, I heard somebody say the other day the reason why he sold. Like, if you look at it this way, the guy buys $6 billion worth of Bitcoin and sells 2 million. That's nothing. Remember, these guys are already. What does he have? 800 some thousand, $62 billion. There's 999 million dollars and $1 billion. These guys are. Listen, those guys have money where there's 8 billion people in the world. They can send $1 million to each person in the world, and no one would be poor. I don't know. If you had $100 billion, T-Square, if you had $100 billion, you could send $1 million to every person in the planet and still have enough money for yourself.
One, I don't think that's how money works because
but what do you mean how money works? Like how would it not work that way? If I had
because money works on liquidity, John. It doesn't work on evaluation.
I'm saying if you had $62 billion worth of Bitcoin, so that isn't that cash?
No,
because Bitcoin is so what's Bitcoin then? How can you turn it into fiat?
You can't exactly, because think about this, John. So Bitcoin's valuation was $2 trillion this last year, right? $4 billion moved Bitcoin $4,000. $4 billion, even though it's how many billions are in a trillion, right? So how did that happen? It's the liquidity. There's not enough cash to have that, to move it. And then also,
so if you own,
I think
so if you own that Bitcoin, you can't cash it out.
You can't spend it like how you think you could spend it. That's not how the markets work. And then also, you have to take in consideration too. I think some people choose to be poor. Some people choose to be on the government system. You give them money, Hence, like I know up here we'll give the poor people TVs and phones and living and stuff like that, and they trash the places. They take the wires and stuff like that. I think a lot of people like being poor. Hence, that kid from, I don't know if you've seen that TV show as a kid, but Ned's Declassified. He's a homeless Hollywood actor, and people give him tons of money, and he just trashes places and he uses it to buy drugs. I think part of it's a choice.
Part of it's a choice, but it's also a curse, though, because it's those guys that, if you look at the amount of money that DTCC holds in their publishing house holdings, they said it's like $2 quadrillion. So it's that type of money, what's not real? DTCC?
That money doesn't exist. You can't cash out $2 quadrillion. It doesn't exist.
No, I'm saying they manage that type of money that's inside their portfolio. So if they're managing that type of money to get to that type of like level of $2 quadrillion, that's centuries and centuries of people investing over time. So time is what compounds money. We know that because that's why God talks about generations, right? So it's a generational. That's why he says it's a generational curse. It will be on your parents, or your kids, your children's 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 children. So poverty it could be a curse as well too, because a lot of people are born into poverty. You have to understand that, right? A lot of people aren't born into situations where their two parents are working, where they can send them to go get an education, or their parents built up land, property, or has things for people to pass down. Yeah, the majority of people that are poor are misusing money, but the majority of people that are poor in the world are not born into situations as well either. So that can help for a lot of people too, right? To give people opportunities.
Think about it like this, John. Let me break it down to you. What is the difference between money and store of value? So let's say the Egyptians, right? We go back to Egypt. How many thousands of years ago with that? You can still pick up their gold coins and spend them today, but you can't pick up paper currency from 300 years ago, 1,000 years ago, and spend it because it doesn't exist. So the real money is something that you can still that never loses value, which is gold and silver. So, and we both know there's only a limited amount of gold and silver. You know, you can make some monopoly money and give it a value, but it doesn't actually mean that you have to put that money back.
So you just said back in the day, in the Egyptian days, when Pharaoh in those days, but God, when he talked to Abraham, he told him to sell his land because it was land that was currency back then. So that's my point. So the people that came over into the Americas back in the 1900s and the 1800s that have all these farmlands, that have had these family farmlands that own hundreds and hundreds of acres of farmlands, their kids that are born into that, they're fine because they were born into that land. There's a lot of people that are born into certain things that have opportunities that a lot of people don't have because, again, it's okay. Put it this way: the way that God distributed the earth, He didn't distribute it to be for lack. There's no lack here. God didn't leave the planet to have lack. Remember what God told the Israelites before they went into their promised land. He said there'll be no poor amongst you. Why? Because in Leviticus, when they did the plowing of the fields, he always said, leave the outer rim for people that don't have. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the system that's here, there should not be a lack. Yeah, the people that are disrespecting homes and renting and doing drugs, that's demonic. That, of course, that's not from God. But I'm talking about the system that's here. God in the Bible talks about that. Again, I just read in the book of Ruth yesterday. Ruth, the great grandmother of David, when she was on the field asking Boaz to he said, yeah, they said, let her glean around the outside of the, like, you know what I mean? Don't bother her. Don't tell her no. Let her take the outer shavings of the harvest. She wasn't rich. She was poor. That's why she asked if she could, that's why he gave her favor to do that. There's more than enough to go around. That's my point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just my point. And that's how I see how God's kingdom works. Because Jesus also was an accountant too. Remember those guys? God, like, what did he talk? When Jesus was getting his feet washed by that woman, what was her name? Was it Mary? No, it wasn't Mary Magdalene. Was it? Who was it? T Square. That was washing Jesus' feet with perfume.
I don't remember off the top of my head, but
But they said, "Oh no, don't waste it because we could have sold."
I think you're right. There's enough. I think there's enough to go around, John. I think people just don't choose to work. You know, I honestly believe that. I think that if you wanted to not be homeless and you wanted to go get a job, you can provide for yourself and live a life. I don't think people without quadriplegics on the corner nor the legs working. Those are people that need help. I think the people that have two good hands, they could go get a job. And I think there's enough around to provide for anybody. I think like you're talking about
definitely. Yeah, that's true.
Property is a store of value, but homes are not. In the sense, like, go to a house that's 1,000 years old. It doesn't exist. You know what I mean?
No.
It's like when people who buy a home, how often do you find a house that's 100 years old that's in good shape? And then when you repair a 100-year-old home, you have to put new wiring in it. You got to do all insulation. You got to do this and that, and it still smells like an old house. It's not the same as a new home. Homes are only so valuable for so long. There's a good store of value. It'll probably be good for you, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be good forever.
Yeah, but it's the land though, and also you said too, like, you know, people that can work, but a lot of people work out there, but they don't know the remember what God said, for lack of knowledge my people perish. So a lot of people you don't need to go to university to find out about investing. You just got to spend some time learning, if it's either crypto, stocks, whatever you're investing in. A lot of people don't know how to invest their money. Why? Because they've been programmed by society to keep your money in banks and not to take risk and to take chances and stuff like that. Everything's a risk. You always have to take a chance. You know what I mean? Because that's how you're going to be able. That's the leap of faith you take in anything that you want to do to multiply your money. God talks about money all the time in the Bible. He talks about the unjust steward. He talks about the talents that he gave to the workers when they went out to the field and they came. Remember, the last one buried it and didn't put any. And God said, "You didn't even put it in the bank to get interest." God said that back 2,000 something years ago. God said you didn't even put it in the bank to get interest. So I don't know. Like I think that, you know, like what you're gonna do for your family, T-Square. You're gonna teach your sons what you know now, and that's information that's gonna lead them and their kids when they have kids and they have kids and they have. You understand what I'm getting at? It's gonna be a domino effect that you're doing. Mm-hmm. Who taught you, T-Square? Who taught you? Did your dad sit down with you and teach you anything? I'm not trying to bring up anything, but I'm just saying about how what you know today in your investing, was that taught by your parents to you?
My parents taught me how my parents taught me how to think freely, and that anything is at your.
No, but I'm saying they taught you how to think freely. But I'm talking about investing. Who taught you this skill about investing money?
You know, I taught myself. To be honest with you.
Thank you. So, but would you give that information to your sons now?
Of course.
Is that?
But that doesn't mean that they're going to follow it, though, John. Because lots of rich kids. But
they should though. They should though. It's not rich kids though. But I'm saying, but like examples, by the way you live your life. The way you live your life, your sons are going to pick that up. T-Square. They're going to pick it up because you're a good parent. You know what I mean?
Correct.
You're going to give them that. Give them that information.
Well, look at Trump and. But look at the difference between it's all perspective. You got Trump and his sons, but then you got like who's your former prime minister, the one who's dating Katy Perry?
Trudeau.
But look at him. I'm sure like he has kids, right? Do you think they're going to follow his footsteps? Probably not. You know, look at Joe Biden. His kids, Hunter Biden. You know, that doesn't necessarily mean that. You know, Joe Biden probably taught his sons how to invest, but he partied hard and did all his other stuff. I think that there's a difference in how you treat. I think God blesses everybody. So what you do with the blessings, that's on you. How you I don't know. You take the opportunities. I think we're all blessed differently in different ways, and it's not like everybody gets 100 coins. Basically, I think we're blessed differently. And it's all about how you take the gifts that you're given to be able to multiply them.
Yeah, hopefully, because I'll tell you this, if I had $6 trillion, I'd be out there not saying that I need $6 trillion for myself. Because the Lord said, what you freely receive, freely give. The Lord said that. What you freely receive, freely give. Because any good gift you have comes from above. That's not the gift that you've earned. That's a gift that you were given.
I was talking
right?
Kathy earlier, some of the best things about if and when we get there. I love giving money away, man. I do. It feels so good when you give a fat tip at a restaurant. You're like, and that person comes out in tears. You're like, man, that felt good. You know, like I like blessed people. I buy the groceries in the line for the person behind me. I think that is how God bless. It's also different too. Like, let's say hypothetically, you bought the same lady groceries. She just happened to be random coincidence in line behind you every single time. Well, that lady's gonna know that you're gonna buy her groceries every single time, and she gets dependent on it. You know what I mean? There's a difference between blessing. And
there's a difference. Yeah. There's a difference, of course, but you don't have to keep blessing that same person because God's gonna put you in different paths for different people, right? Remember, I guess the gifts that God said in the book of Corinthians, He said one of the gifts is giving. That's a gift. That's a gift that only comes from God. Because you have to have a heart to be able to remember. There's some people out there that are givers. You know what I mean? T-Square. I've met some people that they just give freely, and it's just like, wow, that's a gift. You have a gift. Like it doesn't bother them. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like whatever. I've met some people that are just kind-hearted like that. You know, and that's only from God that I've experienced. So, you know, you guys do the same. You know, you guys give freely on your channel and you give information and you want the best for people. That's what you're doing. You're spreading knowledge, T-Square, to help people. Like what the Lord said, for a lack of knowledge, my people perish. Not for a lack of not understanding, but for knowledge is power. Like what information I should be getting at. You know what I mean? Information. And it's like what you said, what you do with that information, you have to use it. Like my dad never taught me about investing or anything like that. But I had to kind of learn from watching you guys or hearing information and just applying it. That's all. It's pretty basic, I think. I think we try to overcomplicate it. That's just my personal opinion.
I like it, John, and I agree with a lot of that. I do have to jump back in the charts though. If you want to hang out and listen.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Sorry.
No worries. I like it, John, and I think we're all on the same page. Me and you're on the same page in how we think about this. But anyways, I'm gonna jump on the charts, and you're welcome to hang out. Give me feedback.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I want to go near because we're talking. All right, so I'm gonna pull up. We have near pulled up right now. You know, we have a green dot on the 15 below. We've got people up strength and Stokes coming up. So that's looking pretty good. We have 1 hour time frame. VWAP starting to get a little curvature. Money flow is starting to get to peakering. I don't know. Are we peakish? We can say like that. And we're also retesting the 21 movement hours. So there should be some sort of bounce coming in here. The 4 hours suggests a reversal coming into the 21. So I'm going to tell you what's probably going to happen right now is we'll probably bounce up to like maybe 290 like 290 on near, create a lower high, money flow coming down. VWAP's going to play out with that little bounce, and the 4 hour time frame is going to hit that trigger rate doji candle. We're probably going to come back down to 264 on the 4 hour time frame. The daily time frame, money flow's coming in and shows some continuation. So we're gonna bounce up to 290, come down to 264, and then we'll start targeting that $3 range and start targeting that. That's gonna be really good for the whole market right now. We do have a green dot right now in the daily time frame, looking pretty nice, man. Pretty nice. Usually a couple days play out. Here was our price target that we pulled up earlier, you know, with near coming into 284. I like this bear trap right here and coming in for higher highs on near. I think that if we continue breaking up, our next position leg will be around 325, which is very likely to come into the market. LT said, I've been out of the market since January and avoided all this red blood. The 4 year cycle ain't hard, just patience. Being a blind bull hurt a lot of people. I think that's 100% true, LT, and very well said. I think that, you know, having some exposure to Bitcoin is critical to a portfolio, and I also think that, you know, the bear market's going to last a long time, and I think it's going to go into late 2027. So it's something that you just have to be wise about and do. I don't know what's the term for it, best for your portfolio. You know, just buy the bread, man. Buy the dips, find the coins that you get conviction on, and get in there, get in after it. Let's take a look at VVV. I do like VVV a lot. I think it's a really good AI coin. USDT. I'm gonna pull it up on MEXC. VVV. All right, here we go. Wow, BBB is higher highs, man. It's in a straight up bull flag right now. It makes me a little nervous when we get into these flags. I mean, everybody's seen crypto lifers, how he pulls these charts. It's very curious. October 10th screwed me though. I had 4x but came out with a 1x. Now with Cardano hit 20 cents, I would bend down thousands if I held this time. Dude, absolutely LT. October 10th didn't affect me like a lot of people, but I know close people who it did affect, and it was so unfortunate, man. They really caught us. We thought we had the Santa Rally super cycle coming in, and man, it hurt, man. It really hurt. I don't think we'll know the extent of a lot of the pain. BBV is kind of targeting $26, man, and they do have a burning effect based into the token. They had a quarterly, they had a Genesis burn. The green dot right here on the 12-hour time frame on the day, not 12-hour, daily time frame played out real strongly. We got 2-day time frame. Price target for BBB with a 2-day green dot will continue, likely to break up to $26. I no longer believe we'll be going to $9 as of this time. I think that we'll continue up. You know, $6 and $9 will be on the table when we finally break. I don't think it's going to break up. You know, we have a 33% chance of this breaking up, and I think we're going to enter that with the 2-day green dot. I think that looks very, very good for BBB. Money flow also starting to increase again. We have a very slight curvature. You can see it right there, just starting to come up. VWAP also curving up. You make the argument with the momentum being overextended, but dude, I like the money flow. I like the VWAP. VWAP usually gives you a foretell which direction we're going, and it's foretelling a higher high to this. It looks like we're actually breaking out of this pattern right here. We haven't got to the end of the pattern, but hey, why not? Why not? Let's just shrink it up, dude. Let's shrink it up. Look at that. Possibility of this breaking up to 26. It's a good sign. And guys, I love having John on here, man. I love having any of you guys come on here that are willing to talk. I think it takes some boldness. A lot of people like coming on here. So if you guys ever want to come on here, we could talk and hang out. I'm sorry to hear too, LT, that October 10th screwed you. That's very unfortunate. I would hope nothing but the best for you in the market. Let's take a look at Squid, man. Or no, let's do Zebek. We haven't done Zebek yet, so we'll do that for John. I think that a lot of tokens are going to continue going down. Zebek, oh, it's right here. We don't have to do that far. Also, guys, you know it's 5 o'clock somewhere. I got a little Rainier, ASMR pop right here, right? Have a little fun today on the show. It's an early show. Hey, well, actually, pretty damn good pop if I do say so myself. I'll give that like a 7 or an 8. Hey, what's up? Giga, how you doing? No, Gig Gaming TV. What is your favorite coin? Is it Teddy Bear? You like that Teddy Bear on top of Pulse? Let's go take a look at Zebek and Giga. Oh, Gig. Oh, Gaming TV. Yo, sir, what is your favorite token? Oh, Teddy Bear, of course. You know it, man, right? Are you the Giga that we usually have? We have another Giga coming in here. I can't tell if you changed your picture or not. Are you a member of the channel by chance? Because I think you might be the other guy, but I can't tell if you're somebody new because it's super ironic that we have 2 Giga Gamings in here. They're both like Teddy Bear. Let's go jump into look at Teddy Bear. We'll take we have a swing down to a swing up, which is a bullish zone for Zebek. Also would bounce off the 200 on the 12-hour. Likely get a green dot. If we get a green dot, we're gonna have a multi-day run for Zebek, which I think is very likely to play out. Also, check out this diamond pattern we drew way back here. It played out perfectly, man. Perfect as we can get. 12-hour time frame. We have double green dot striking a slight move up. Doji candle right now. It says we may get a little breather on the 4-hour, but the daily time frame looks good. 12-hour time frame looks good. Did we look at the daily or did we just look at the 12-hour? Daily had a red dot. Daily did have a red dot. Interesting. What about the 2-day? 2-day. Ooh, nasty, man. So if we get a work up on the 12-hour, you know, I would probably take that as an opportunity to DCA out and then get out of the market. We'll get out of the way as we might break below Zebek's 200 moving average. Where's John? Well, he was just here at Pulse. I can't tell if you're trolling me or trolling him. John getting wrecked. He was just here on the show. You missed it. He's having a good time out there in Canada, man. He's out there on a jog, nice sunny day. We talked about the markets and value of how dollars work. I'm sure John probably knew that, but we had to break it down for everybody else out that didn't know. Let's take a look at Teddy Bear. Teddy. Did I pull that up in trading? Where did I type that? I typed it in someplace. I don't know which screen I typed it in on. I thought I was on Trading View. There, USDT. I'm doing this all one-handed, guys. So you got to bear with me due to shoulder injury. Teddy, where is it at, man? I know we have it in here. Saved. Is it in the T's? I'll scroll up and try to find it. Teddy. Here it is. Teddy. Whoa, look at Teddy on top of Pulse, man. Bear. It is freaking mooning, bro. Woo! Coming out of nowhere. Coming out of freaking nowhere, dude. Money flow, double top-ish vibes coming in right now. Teddy Bear with a possible breakdown with money flow coming down on Teddy. It's been very up. Man, red dot, curvature. We have bearish divergence. This might be the time to get out, Teddy. Hey, Vision, why do you hate Real Vision so much? LOL, LT says. Teddy Bear on the 4 hour. We have the golden cross right here. Dude, it just ripped. It absolutely ripped. And I bet Teddy is going to continue up. We're talking about golden cross, man, possible trend reversal coming in on the 4 hour. I think we're far away from the 21, so I think there will be a pull back. I don't think we're going to pull back down to 4.7, which also the market suggested that there's a pullback on the 1 hour. I think we might pull back down to 5.1, and then we'll bounce off it. That just looks so good on the 4 hour. The 12 hour money flow has been coming in. VWAP suggests a little bit of a baby. I am the real Anthony, he says. It's so fun. That'd be really hilarious if you actually were. We do got tweezer tops coming in. I think there's gonna be a pullback. I do. I think there's gonna be a slight pullback, maybe bounce off the 200 moving average, and I think we're gonna continue up. I like the fact we broke through it very clean. It was a very clean break. We kind of got the little tweezer top, so we had something right here. I don't see why we can't come back down to the 200, but the 21 is starting to get that golden cross right now on the daily time. I think this looks good. Giga. I think price target would be the 200 moving average on the 2 day at 7.2. 3 day, the green dot money flows coming in. I think this is actually the money flows coming in. I think this very likely could be the breakout, man. I think this looks good. Look at the momentum's coming in, money flows coming in. I think it looks good. I've been very vocal about this. If you are the same Giga we've had before, I just changed the logo, man. It used to be Giga TV, right, or Twitch streamer. But yeah. So there you go, man. Bullish. I think we'll have a pullback. Get a little retracement, but coming on. Then, dude, looks good. Vision plus Fat Boy says 100 billion market cap, LO, not a chance. 100 billion, not. I drive on the right side, not the left side. 100 billion market cap incoming soon. Don't miss it. Well, let's take a look at Teddy Bear. Is it on CMC? Fear and Greed Index. Did I refresh this today? I can't remember. Let's refresh this, guys. And also, we're looking for subscriber 753. If that wants to be you, man, please become a subscriber to our channel. Oh shoot, did it just log me out? 25 Fear and Greed Index. A yearly low was 5. Ooh, that's crazy, man. Let's take a look at Teddy, see if it's in here. There's Teddy Doge. Teddy, this is the Teddy I think we want, right? Yeah, this is the Teddy we want. I think so. It's like the same price, 521. We'll know it shortly. 4 hour time frame. This might not be the right Teddy. This isn't the right Teddy. My bad. This isn't the right Teddy. I thought it was the right one, but it doesn't look like it is. Teddy Doge. Where is Teddy at? I have to find a Dex tools. You always like making me work for this one. That's why Pulse coins are so hard. It's not CoinGecko. Okay, let's go to CoinGecko. Thank you. Give me a second to load it up. I have to do all this stuff one-handed now. Dude, Trent sidekicking me in the head and dislocating my shoulder. I had to don't get on Trent's bad side. CoinGecko, it's not in light mode, so you're gonna have to grin and bear it because it doesn't want to be. So I'm just gonna be a very bright person while I pull it up. Is it Teddy Bear or Teddy? This has to be it. Come on, load. Dang it. How do I turn it to dark mode? Search. Wow, this is like all sorts of craziness. Why? What is this market cap at? The market cap is 5 million, and you think it's going to go to 100 billion? That would be a shock, I think, to all of us. I gotta get off the screen because I'm so bright. That would be a shock, man. You will see me laugh. The last lap. I hope, dude. I hope so, man. I want you to get the last lap. I'd be more than happy if you got the last lap. I mean, you're doing something good, dude. I think we're not your enemy, man. We all want, dude. Full chain succeeds, dude. We'll all succeed in crypto. You know, it's just like Charles says. We all gotta be homies, right? Guys, if you haven't already, we're looking for one free membership giveaway for the Discord. So I'm throwing it into the chat. One free membership coming into the chat. Guys, if you want to join the Discord. Let's take a look at some other coins right now. Let's take a look at do you want to take a look at Arweave? AR? Or do you want to take a look at Squid or Bitcoin Cash? Is there any news happening right now on Next? I just deleted it. That's good. I hate when it happens on Twitch. All there's one quick look Twitch. Everything's gone. Ruined for life. Are we even the daily? That's 200 daily movement average with the green dot. This is looking pretty good, man. 15-minute green dot coming in. Momentum stoke strength coming in. Very nice, dude. 1 hour time frame. Big money wave, dude. We'll probably reject now. We're about to continue up. VWAP also suggesting a long golden cross coming into Arweave. Looks good. 4 hours still looks good. You know, we got a little bit of a curvature on the VWAP, but I think that's going to reverse with the 1 hour time frame. Looks good. So 1 hour left. We'll probably pump out of this. 12-hour time frame, green dot. Oh yeah, dude. Arweave's going to be pumping the next 36 hours. This is looking great, man. Daily time frame, green dot. 2-day. Dude, this is looking fire, bro. Looks good. Looks absolutely good. Let's take a look at 27%. Oh my god. Take a look at that. Wow, USDT. What a mix. Yeah, the sub before. Interesting. Lab. Yes, we all have to make it in order to succeed. Right? Is that I can't tell that's M right now, but Pulse Chain gets a lot of hate from some reason. That's why I'm so bullish on it. Everything is down, but Pulse Chain is somehow a scam. No, I don't think Pulse Chain's a scam. I don't think Richard Hart is a scammer either. Which I probably maybe that's the more of a sour take than most people. I just don't think so, man. He was a real good guy to BitBoy. BitBoy had nothing but good things to say about Richard Hart, and I think that it does get a lot of hate, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because he's kind of like Elon Musk. He's kind of, or like Trump, he's not part of the system. He's kind of like, he's just not, dude. I just don't see it. I think that's why he gets a lot of hate, because it's not a part, like, why is it not in coin market cap? You know what I mean? Like, it's so hard to find anything about Pulse Chain. Like they make it difficult, and I think maybe that's the sign that it's actually doing its own thing, basically. So we'll take a look at Lab tokens down 27.4%. Is it going lower? We'll have to take a look. Jarama coming in, man. on every single platform possible. Thank you so much for the support, Tremor. We love you. We really do. Holy Nikes. Look at the 2-day. But it's on a humongous downtrend. Oh, dude, look at that liquidation. That's telling me right there we're going lower, man. That looks like October 10th right there. 10-10. A giant wick up. Don't worry, we cracked 50%. Now we're going to start bleeding down. We'll probably make it into a falling wedge right here. And break lower. This is what I see. I clean it up, dude. You guys can probably see what I see too. Just let it trade sideways for a while. I don't necessarily think it's gonna be this dramatic either. I mean, that'd be a pretty dramatic drop. It'll probably do something like this. Shrink it up. I bet it's gonna be like that. Or maybe. Dude, $4 right now from where we're at 17. Holy shnikes, bro. That's nasty drop. Tron, dude, Tron's at a freaking all-time high right now. Like, what the hell? I don't really like Tron. I'm not gonna lie. It's just because I don't really like Justice Sun. It's nothing against Tron community itself. BNB got hate, Ron got hate, and look at them, Tron. Oh, you mean Tron got hate and look at them? Yeah, they're freaking pumping. Maybe they got hate because nobody liked Tether, and Tether's it's not going anywhere, man. Tether ain't not going anywhere. BNB did get a lot of hate. I think a lot. CRO gets a lot of hate too. I like CRO too. We're not bullish on Lab. It looks likely to go down lower. As money flow looks like it's finally coming out, dude. Not good. Money flow is so thick though, but that fat wick rub makes me think of like, I just think October 10th, man. Doji candle, trend reversal coming in. I think that probably scared a lot of people out. It's hard for me to see the community coming back and just be like, yes, we're going to the moon right now. After a wick like that, I think that's going to freak a lot of people out. I think Lab is going to have a nice organic breakdown. That's what I think. Let's take a look at BNB, dude. It's been I can't remember the last time I looked at BNB. BNB. It's at $628, bro. I was thinking about throwing $2,000 into BNB back in 2022. Man, that would have been a good buy. I should have did that. Whoa, look at that. Rejection on the daily off the 200-day moving average. Holy smokes. BNB's not going anywhere either. Which, you guys, they talk about their burn, right? But their burn's it's a OTC burn, so it's not like anything in the market. So you have to respect that on the BNB chain. See, why not take a chance on Pulse Chain? Justin Sun gets similar hate as right now, and right now has a whole new layer. Layer 1, its first cycle. Well, yeah, you never know, man. Like, why not take a chance? I'm with Giga on this, dude. I think that you should take a chance on a lot of these coins. Yeah, this doesn't look bad either. BNB, look at that, the 15-minute. This should be a bounce. We came all the way down to a lower low. I mean, if it breaks down, you just have to set a simple stop loss right here, but you have a really good chance on a bounce right here. It's hard to find because you're not looking for it. Well, you're right. I could look for it, but that's not my point there, Giga. My point is that the normies who want to buy Pulse have a harder time finding it because they intentionally made it harder to locate. You know what I mean? That's my problem. I want the normies to get into. Dude, look at my phone case, bro. I mean, not my phone case, my freaking glass case. It's made of like whatever this is, and it's like magnetic through it. You wouldn't think it's metal. I thought it was cardboard. My problem is that the normies have a hard time finding it. I could find anything. Like I don't have a problem. If I wanted to buy something, I'd be able to purchase in 2 to 5 minutes. I've done it all, man. I have every single wallet. I have every single cold storage wallet. I've done it all, dude. Holy cow! Look at BNB on the 1 hour. What the hell? 3 days ago was at $740. It's down $100, bro. What the actual heck? Yeah, normies will buy green candles, but it doesn't mean it's going to be easy to find. It's not going to be easy to find for them. We both know that. Try explaining to like a friend who's never bought crypto how Trust Wallet works. You know what I mean? Like, they won't be able to figure it out. I try to tell them, like, you can use Coins CMC or CoinGecko to find all your coins. It's the wallet address is right there. You just go bing, bada, boom. Or Dex Tools, Dex Screener. Yeah, dude, BNB. Holy holy cow, dude. Oh my gosh. You can make the argument that we have some bullish divergence coming in here, but I'm not totally sold on this, man. I ain't, dude. That looks sketch. That's how I got into crypto. That's how I got into crypto too, chasing green candles. Well, I didn't chase green candles. I did at the end. I bought Doge and made some fat money on Doge. Wow, dude, this is gross, dude. I would have to. Wow, a V shape instead of recovery, it's like a V shape inversion recovery. Like that looks gross, bro. Daily time frame red dot, dude. I would expect some sort of bounce, but then I think we might go lower on BNB. Wow, that is crazy rejection off the 200. Wow. Wow, what a time for Bitcoin to do an inversion. What the hell is Bitcoin now? We've been streaming so long. Oh, Bitcoin looks. BNB look nasty, but let's Bitcoin at 15 minutes has money flow coming in. Holy smokes. We came down to the liquidity, man. Freaking people stopped me at 100x log. Sorry, lost connection. Just got home. Thanks for letting me on. Hey, no worries, John. It was actually really fun having you on. I just had to get back in the charts. That's all, man. I had some more coins to go to do it. It's always nice talking to you in general. But I think we bring a lot of content that a lot of normal people don't get a chance to actually hear, and I appreciate you. BTC's, and you're a good guy. And I hope you have a blessed day, man. The weather looks so nice there. We just had an 85 degree day. It's gonna be 60 something today. It might still cool off. It'd be nice to give the ACs a break. BTC going to at least hit that 64K liquidity before it reverses. I think it hit its liquidity, LT. Like we were looking at the chart side. Unless you know of another liquidity that I don't know about on the liquidation heat map. Here we go. Look, we hit it. We hit a lot of liquidity. There's a little bit 65. We can go to the this is a 24-hour. There's a lot more liquidity above us now. The 12-hour, we came down nice and sharp, cleaned it out, and there's not a whole lot below us. I mean, there's a little bit, like 15 milli. I think we're really close to a reversal. I really do. Like there's a little bit. You can make that argument. We come down here and clean this up. Go to this little void right here. 64,000 and 55. Maybe we come down and pick this up, but we're definitely in the market to come after the 67. Halo. I mean, look how bloody this was, dude. Wow, dude. We should at least gain 50% of that back. I would not be surprised to see it's like 70,000 by this weekend. So I don't necessarily see a lot of liquidity down there. Let me put that on the screen there because it's something that people pay attention to. Bow. Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna look at Stellar Lumens too. Let's go take a look at Stellar Lumens. These guys, Stellar was pumping hard. It really was. XLM, USDT, guys. We're still looking for a 753rd subscriber. One helps with the channel, man. We appreciate it. We really do. Oh, okay. Someone else used a different app that it has a thick ass level of 64K. My bad. Hey, no, maybe they're right. I just use CoinGlass, and CoinGlass, that's actually like their bread and butter is the liquidity zones. But I know like Lifer, he uses Bookmap. He uses Bookmap. You know, maybe they have a different version of it off Bookmap. Do you know what they used? I mean, I'd be more than interested to take a look at it too if you knew. Maybe that would be an interesting thing too, compared to all the different liquidity maps out there. Another thing too, I don't know if this will show it or not. Liquidation. You click liquidation levels. Does this show you where a lot of the money is at right now? No, it doesn't. But what you could do too is liquidation map. This shows you where the liquidity is at. Oh, I dropped something. It's okay, I recovered. It's one of my magnets. That's my fidget. I have a fidget pen, and I like to separate it and then reconnect it. I'm trying to show you. I like to pull all the pieces apart. There's like 10 pieces in here. So liquidity right now, we're looking at Bookmap, right? Not Bookmap, but their heat map. We got some liquidity at 65.5, some at 64. Like there's 100 million right there. There's cumulative long leverage right here at 262 million at 65.2. So there is some liquidity right here. Like you might be right, but the majority of the liquidity is around 67,000. That's where the money is. But we do have a gap right here. So you can see that gap. Well, maybe you're right. We do come down to like 65,000. We scoop up that liquidity. So it's always good to compare different things. So it doesn't necessarily mean that, that's right. Obviously, Bitcoin ETH are still at the top. Absolutely, Bitcoin ETH are still at the top. I think ETH might die out eventually, though. Man, I'm talking like 10 years if they can't figure out how to scale. But other coins lose their rank. Yeah, we need something to pass Bitcoin, though. I don't know what they use, but it looked pretty fire as a tool. I used CoinGlass too, but that was different. Well, yeah, dude. Next time you watch whoever you were watching, invite them onto the show. Let's get them on the show. I would love to talk with them. We'll have a good time, or find out what tool they're using too. As we'll work with anybody. I always want to give people space to talk and give their opinion. XLM. Let's go take a look at XLM. So we'll jump into the 15-minute time frame on XLM. We have double green dots, which is a DCA level. So not a bad sign to get in right here. The 1 hour time frame. VWAP suggesting a bounce, the curvature coming in. Momentum hasn't fully shown that reversal, but the VWAP is usually a front runner to the momentum. Money flow was coming down. We got a flat top right now. Obviously, we're at the 200 moving average, so it's no surprise for us to get a bounce right here. So keep that in your books. Also, let's expand out to the 4 hour time frame. That's 4 hour. We have a red dot. And money flow's coming down. Money flow is the overall direction this is going. So me looking at Stellar right now, I would tell you, the 1 hour might be kind of bullish. I would be very bearish on the 4 hour time frame. We had a large move last week. We all know that the DTCC showed a large move coming. It played out wonderfully. I would definitely be shorting Stellar Lumens now. At least on the 4 hour time frame, based off this data, that's the time frame you want to play. Money flow coming down, so we know the overall trend pattern of the 4 hours down. We have a red dot momentum, which is suggesting more continuation. Now, granted, red dots on the below the zero line don't hold much strength, but money flow coming down, VWAP coming down, Stokes and trend coming down, I do think we will break lower. We'll go to the 12 hour time frame. 12 hour time frame says likely price target of 22 cents, which is a 10% drop from where we're currently at. The daily time frame, we have the red dot suggesting to come down to 19 cents, which is just a little bit below it. Nathaniel, it's in a bull flag. What's in a bull flag? You're saying XLM is a bull flag with a compound handle on the monthly? What coin are you talking about? XLM? Please share. I would love to take a look at it. Also, Nathaniel, I have not seen you here before, so if you haven't already, please support our channel by liking and subscribing. Excellent. Let's go to the monthly then. Let's go monthly and see if we can make sense of this. Monthly looks good. I agree with you. Monthly does look good. We have a green dot monthly suggesting 3 months of good time frame. So you know what? Summertime, I think the rest of the market's going to suck. I do. I think we're going to have a pretty bad summer for Bitcoin. XLM looks good. I like that green dot on the monthly. We got VWAP breaking up, money flow actually coming in, and we got strength and Stokes coming around. So you're probably right. I think we'll still come down to around 20 cents, and then we start our reversal coming in. Doji candle trend reversal on the 3 month time frame, which is a reversal of the downtrend. We don't have a whole lot of data on the 3 month though. Monthly does look good. 2 week does look slow. And I just got something pinged on the Discord. 1 second. See what we got going on over here. Oh, wait, remember? I thought you were already in the server, you goober. You already were here before. I've seen you before. 2 week time frame also looks super bullish for XLM, Nathaniel. Also, I hold XLM. I hold XRP and XLM. It's one of my top coins. If you can see in my background, I have my XRP hat right there, right below my shoulder. I wear my merch. I don't have to wear my merch, but I like wearing my merch here. And I wore that hat all last year. That's my biggest holding. And then my second biggest, well, maybe no. I think I passed it. No, XLM might be my second biggest holding now because it's grown so much. Is XLM. Huge fan of XLM. I love everything. You sound like a guy that follows All in Crypto. I love All in Crypto, man. I love to get him on the channel. Ooh, deja vu. 2 week time frame looks really good, man. So we got the monthly looks good, the 2 week looks good, the weekly looks good for our Stellar. I think I have 50K XLM. That's it, man. You got to get more, right? Hey, it's okay. You know what's going to happen to XLM? It's going to come out with its own DeFi protocol, and then you can just stake your XLM and you can live off that passive income. That's right, man. I've been waiting for that for XRP forever, bro. Forever. I had my first market I ever got into was in 2020. I took a loan out and bought Bitcoin. $15,000 of Bitcoin was at 40 grand. And then in the bear market, I saw a reversal, and I took my 15 grand and I sold it. And I was like, what has the best chance of doing good with off news? And I bought 15 grand of XRP when it was like 16 cents, I think it was, or 15 cents. That was like a great purchase I had. Got marked as a kid after making a Roblox joke. Oh, did you? I got marked as a kid after making Roblox jokes. They want me to KYC and I just made a new one. Ah, gotcha. That would be great. Yeah, dude, right? DeFi, man. And you don't have to. I'm gonna send you a link, Nathan, in the chat. We charge for our Discord, but I'll get you in, man, if you want to join us for free. If you have a Discord, it's right here. We do Bitcoin daily updates every single day. I'd love to have you in here, man. You sound like a cool guy. So, and I also appreciate you becoming a subscriber to the channel. Yeah, 753. We made it, dog. On a growing speed. Dude, what the F? You got cheap XRP, dude. I did, man. I got cheap everything, dude. Luck of the draw, dude. You know, I pray about a lot of things I buy, and dude, it was like a good deal, man. It just made sense to me, and it was still this lawsuit. And I said, there's no way it's gonna lose this lawsuit. I did my own due diligence on it, and I was like, dude, I don't think it's gonna lose. I think they're gonna be the first regulated crypto. It's gonna be the game changer of all the games, and that's why I got in, man. In and out of YouTube with work. Hey, dude, you're good, Nate. I work too, man. I do, man. I think that this is like a side hustle to me. I love doing this. Eventually, I would like to do this full time, man. I just located my shoulder yesterday. That's why I'm on early. Our normal time's Pacific Standard, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard, which is really good because we can cover all the news that happened, and any of the YouTubers are asleep at that point, so we can hit a lot of them fresh news articles we can hit up before anybody else. We can also give you a beautiful rundown of the day, and we can tell you what Bitcoin's going to do at night. So, yep, join the Discord, Nate. Haven't already subscribed to us. And yeah, Stella Lumens looks good. Yeah, bro. Dude, you got a cheap XRP. I did get that comment still cracking me up, man. Let's take a look at what else we have, man. I'm just kind of thinking around. What do you do for work, Nate? Binance Live, bro. I think I lost data on this on XD. Gosh dang it, I hate when the data breaks. Mega make aliens great again. What do you want to take a look at, guys? It's been a minute, man. Do you want to go cover Bitcoin on the 5 minute? Figure out what Biddy's doing? Let's scroll up. OAI, Arrow. Any of you guys hold Aerodrome? You guys curious about Aerodrome? Let's take a look at Arrow. 5 minute, 15 minute looks like a bull trap. That looks like a bull trap. 1 hour time frame. Money flow still coming down. We do got a little bit of VWAP wanting to break up and kiss that 21. I don't think it's gonna make it. I think we're in a bull trap, bro. Oh my gosh, we had a green dot, double green dot on the 4 hour. Looking bearish on us. Nasty, bro. You're all getting far away from the 21. I think we're going to go down lower. I think Arrow's likely to touch 35 cents before we get a bounce up to that 21. 4 hour time frame, the 1 hour time frame. Money flow's been leaving. We have not quite bottomed yet. We fell below the 200. Oh, that's interesting and not good either. That's bearish. Super bearish. Money flow leaving on the daily time frame. We're getting far from that 21. I think we're going to go a little lower, man. I think Arrow's going to go a little lower before we start bouncing up. Guys, see, that's how quick, man. I can look at a chart and tell you exactly what I think is going to happen. Quick and easy. Caspa's actually was moving today. Caspa, 15-minute time frame. What do we got going for Caspa? Well, there's a lot of volume that has been in and out on top of Caspa. All right, here we go. Making a lower high coming in. And what's up, Flight Fan? You guys looked at Bitcoin dominance today? We have not. Let's take a look at dominance after we look at Caspa. Figure out what the hell is going on, man. Caspa and Bitcoin dominance. Caspa looks like it's breaking down, dude. Money flow's been coming in, suggesting price target of 0.03 cents. In the 15-minute 1 hour, we broke above the 200. It's bullish. Money flow coming in. Yeah. I don't know if I would actually touch down 3 cents. There's a very good chance momentum, strokes, and strength are coming down with the VWAP. Money flow is coming in, suggesting a longer-term move is in play, but we might need to cool off. 4-hour money flow is coming in too. Yeah, why not? I think we might well touch 3 cents, continue up. 12-hour looks really good for Caspa. Also, Caspa was in a huge falling trend. Money flow is coming in. Yeah. Daily time frame. Double green dot. Hey guys, Caspa is about a moon, man. I'm feeling it, dude. We're at a good support level. This is where I would expect a move to come from. Definitely take a look at this. Whoa, we got Toshi coming in here. I didn't see this. What'd you say? DZ? He posted something on our Discord. Pulling up on X. All right, here it is. DZ found it. Let's show this. This is him talking. Charles talking about it. Talking about whatever. You know, do what I mean, not what I say. Okay, here we go. You guys ready?
So this year's going to be very hard. The second half of the year for Cardano, we're probably going to see more dApps in DeFi die and a consolidation happen. I'm not exactly sure what my role or place is to resolve this. You know, I keep getting criticized relentlessly online. People every single day post on my Twitter feed the price of ADA and blame me for it collapsing.
Sorry, Charles.
And I'd really like to know, I'd just like to understand what my agency is here. I don't have any special powers with Cardano. I don't have any governance keys. I don't have any ability to even initiate a hard fork, much less a protocol parameter change. I don't have access to the treasury. I don't even own the trademark for the name Cardano. All of the funding that was given for growing the ecosystem and governing the ecosystem was given to separate entities. And at the all-time high, it was billions of dollars. It was not given to me. So how can I exactly influence and grow and solve this problem for you? I'm being honest here, and I really would love to see an answer here. What power do I have? What control do I have over this?
It's true, man. It's very sad to see, man. I mean, Charles is talking about, the Tap Tools post that they're coming down, man. It's very sad. Very sad. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Well, you guys just let that resonate. Dude, Cardano is going to hit 12 cents in the bear market. I feel bad for everyone that held it through it all the way. My cousin lost so much because he believed in Charles. It's crazy. Dude, I know. I believe in Charles too, man. I don't hold Cardano. Not because I didn't want to. I just felt like other things were better holds. I did. I'm not lying to you. I bought 100,000 Cardano tokens. I think I actually ended up trading them for XRP because I was downsizing my portfolio, and I was like, you know what? I want more XRP. You can't have enough XRP, right? And so I ended up swapping them. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Whoa, dude, dominance is coming down and going lower too. Breaking that 200-day moving average. Oof. Lines up what we've been saying of total, man. Total too. We're like, dude, it's coming down, bro. We looked at total too today. There's $100 billion gonna leave the market, bro. I'm telling you right now. Still, it looks good. I think still that's not good. Wow, Bitcoin dominance though. Oh my gosh, breaking down, dude. Woo. It might break down to 57.9% in the next daily time frame. Nasty, 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 bro. Absolutely gross for the whole market as a whole. What else do you want to take a look at? You know, I kind of want to show you guys some of my short videos. I know you guys might laugh, but I might play one or two. Which one do we want to do? Which one do we want to do, guys? This one got 3 views yet. Let's go over there and like it. Nope, no volume.
Coins, super easy way to diversify and win big. Pick your theme, blue chips, memes, DeFi, whatever gets you hyped. Throw in a few solid coins, balance it out, and watch it grow. No more putting all your eggs in one basket, bros. Real diversification energy. This is how you build smart. Start building your crypto basket today and subscribe to the Blockchain Brew, the most hydrated crypto community in the entire internet. Subscribe now. Hype. Yo, Brew Crew.
Good,
Hey, everyone. I'm Cap with Blockchain Brew.
Let's get that card, bros.
Stay Crow in the app to unlock higher rewards. Get up to 6% cash back in Bitcoin or CRO plus lifestyle perks. No more basic cards. Join us at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Woohoo! Subscribe to the Blockchain Brew, the most hydrated community in all the interweb. Yeah, let's go. Hey.
Yeah, that was a good way to, I think, that probably end the show, guys. You know, I appreciate each and every single one of you guys for coming on in here. Thank you, LT. Thank you, Flat Fan. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you, Jeremy. Man, Jeremy, you hit us up on all platforms. You're always trying to boost us. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Giga, thanks. Nice seeing you, man. You got a new picture. Looks good for you, brother. Bear looks good, man. LT, thanks for coming on in here. John 316, thanks for coming on the show and chit-chatting with us. That was a lot of fun. Vision Pulse Fat Boy, thanks for coming on in here and just being you. Mike, it was good seeing you, Mike. You have a good day. And DZ, thanks for coming on in here. Hope that helps. And I hate CCP. It was good. Nice seeing you too, brother. It was fun talking to you. And yeah, I think that was everybody. Oh, Real Meta. It was good seeing you guys. You guys take care. Stay blessed. Be blessed. We'll be back 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Peace. Wow. Chicka bow wow. Open my shoulder heels. Bow wow wow wow. We'll be back tonight, 7 p.m. Standard Time. Come like and subscribe.